Welcome to Sikiksyd. I'm a psychic shaman, medium seer, and my services are linked down below in the description box. You can also find my only 2 social media accounts linked down below in the description box, and you can call in your deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels alike for a sign, symbol, signal that this reading's for you. Thank you for the love and the support. All right, this is for Pisces. All right, Pisces, 4 of Wands, Venus and Aries. So you could be meeting someone at a party, okay? You could be having a party, hosting a party, celebrating. It is your birthday season, okay? The 4 of Wands is also about maybe moving. So you could be moving, you could be buying a new home, okay? You could have just bought a new home or relocated. Some of you love the scenery, or you love the plants that are like planted around your new home. Okay, some of you are house searching. This is also, you have the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. There's a message coming in. There's like good news. So someone is sending a message of good news. Okay, the 4 of Wands is also talking about something building into a level of stability. You could be moving in to a new place, or even connecting to someone where it's like your guys' idea of relaxation is the same thing, or your idea of commitment and relationship is balanced, is equal. You could be a florist as well, or like a wedding planner, party planner. But there's good news coming in. Taking the risk. Someone's taking the risk to communicate and say something. Oh my goodness. Got cards coming out. King of Cups is in reverse, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Knight of Coins is in reverse, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius. So someone is emotionally unavailable or has fallen out of love. And they're dropping out with the Knight of Pentacles. You could be more focused on like video games. Knight of Pentacles is like, he's sort of lost in the material world. It's easier. You know, the virtual world is a lot easier than dealing with the real world, just realistically, from someone else's point of view. Someone is more like interested in being in the virtual world. They're not looking for a sense of commitment with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? They're emotionally unavailable. I feel like someone is also like a construction worker or something. Okay. What do we have? Death. Yeah. Someone's no longer sexually attracted to whoever they're dealing with because it's more of a caretaker, nurturer vibe. Someone could also be unemployed here. Someone's unemployed with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, so they have a gambling problem. All right. Let me see. And there you are, Pisces, with the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, which is very interesting. I'll show you everything that we have, and you can take what resonates for you. Leave all the rest, Pisces, right? Okay. So 4 of Wands, Venus and Aries. This could be like a party where there's a lot of addictions. So there could be drugs, alcohol. The devil's also just talking about obsession, being obsessed, possibly with the way that you look, or being obsessed with work. Saturn and Sagittarius. This can also be talking about a burden. You're carrying something that's very burdensome. This could literally be family. This could be your environment. This could be someone you live with. Someone you live with, it's very hard. Like, it's very toxic. It could be a relationship or someone you literally live with. Like, you guys carry this burden together of a home. You guys carry the burden together. You see how they both are carrying this chest of the devil. Essentially, they're chained to the box. And it's almost like there's so much work. You feel like it's so much work. It could be bringing out the worst in you. For the devil to be there, you feel bounded to it. You feel like, you know, I can't get out of this. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio. You have the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. And you have the 3 of Wands, Sun, and Aries. I honestly feel like there is this feeling, maybe you're looking for love online. Some of you are looking for love online. Others of you feel like you found someone online, but you don't feel confident. You could be dealing with someone who's the Queen of Wands in reverse is this energy of very, needs attention, okay? This could be someone who gets a lot of plastic surgery to, feel more confident about their body. This could be someone who transforms their entire look, their entire face, okay? Like, this would be someone who changes their whole appearance with makeup or with different things to mistake their own, to get rid of their own identity. Queen of Wands lacks confidence. It's someone who is very vindictive or needs attention to stay alive. So there is this feeling of maybe you're not inspired either. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, you could be dealing with someone who's not inspired. Or Queen of Wands in reverse, this could be jealous. This could be spiteful. This could be angry. So someone could be angry. All right? You may get a vocal exchange of emotion of someone who's very angry. Or you could be very angry. I'll clarify that. What is that? I mean, you could honestly, realistically, that makes sense. Stars in reverse, Aquarius. You could be angry because of a rejection. You have King of Cups in reverse, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have Death, Scorpio, Five of Coins, Mercury, and Taurus. Someone's ghosting you. Someone's ghosting you. Or you're ghosting someone. Take it as it resonates. But this is like someone is not romantically interested. They feel like they may not be romantically interested, sexually interested. They don't feel like this can lead to a romance. They feel like they're not available for this or available for you, okay? Five of Coins, this is like someone who purposely leaves out in the cold or purposely doesn't respond or give any attention. Death is like the intimacy is gone in a situation, or it can literally symbolize the ending of a relationship, right? Ending of a connection, a divorce, a breakup. You could be transforming a situation as well, where you are ending something because you feel like if you're in a relationship, you're not being appreciated by who you're with. Or you feel like, the dating field is hard. Like it's cold, right? Somebody may have an addiction with the King of Cups in reverse as well. Knight of Coins in reverse, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius. It's almost like someone is purposely dropping out of an opportunity to go towards a different finish line, which sounds absolutely crazy. This will resonate for somebody. So somebody, because the Knight of Coins, he's very slow moving, but he does cross the finish line. In reverse, this person is not moving at all, but it's on purpose. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't do anything unless it's on purpose. This could be someone who's unemployed, or be someone who's obsessed with their finances, or jealous, or body dysmorphia. This could be family. This could be a friend. This could be anyone. But this is also like not feeling very stable within yourself, not feeling like you have enough to offer to yourself. How the hell can you offer anything to anyone else, right? And I'm seeing you put work into yourself, or school, or your career. Some of you you could be a man, a woman, doesn't really matter. I see some of you like almost transforming your whole life, okay? You could be connecting to someone who's doing this as well, where it's almost like they're no longer going to be connecting to the same people. They're no longer going to be friends with the same people. They're no longer going to be doing the same things. They're no longer going to be accepting the same things. They're no longer going to be enduring these things that they know that they don't actually have to deal with. It's like instead they move on to a different finish line. And if you've ever actually watched a race, and this could be sprinting, this could be long distance, cross country, whatever you want to call it, because the scenery does change if you're doing, cross country. It depends, right? Between track and field, cross country, whatever. The Eight of Wands is about back and forth messages of love. You say something of romance, they say something of romance. You say something of romance, they say something of romance. This can also be travel. But the finish line is different because now the goal is different. So you could literally be you may start being self-employed, putting work into yourself. Okay, I feel like you've been blocked emotionally or mentally. King of Cups, you could be overly emotional. You could literally be, you could have an addiction, or you feel as if you're not emotionally available, and you most likely aren't emotionally available. With the star in reverse, the Aquarian energy, this could be jealousy. And this could be from anyone in your life. This could be jealousy. This could be, not being on your right path, not being very creative. The star in reverse is loss of hope. Some of you are lacking hope about love, because maybe you've been kicked around a little bit with love, or you feel like anytime you get close to someone, it doesn't work out. And so, or you've suffered through a lot of rejections, okay? And what the Spirit is telling you within the next 11 days, you'll be realizing that the love starts within yourself. You aren't happy with something or someone. I feel like this is like one of those situations where you're not satisfied. Someone says something to you that is good news. Someone says something to you that should lead to a long distance travel romance or a brand new relationship or something of that nature, and you're still not satisfied with it. Or you were dealing with someone who was still not satisfied with it. No matter how much you gave, they were never satisfied. So you lead to a new finish line. You realize it's not always just about, oh, you're not good at relationships. You're not, love isn't meant for you, or you're meant to die alone, or whatever. It's who you're picking. It's who you're choosing to allow into your energy and your space. And this could be anybody. But it's who you're picking. You're realizing that. It's who you're picking. Actions always speak louder than words. So now you're looking at actions and you're like, it's completely different than what's been said or anything like that, which is changing the game. Everything is changing because of that. Let me see. It clearly looks like it's a rejection, like someone just drops out or ghosts you. Someone may not say anything to you. They may just disappear. Is that right? No, but people do that. It could be someone ending a relationship with you, right? Being like, it's completely over or something like that, but you guys live together. You guys still share responsibilities in the home. This could be family. Clearly be family. And a lot of times people watch readings, they think it's this person, in their head, they walk into the reading saying, oh, if it's anything negative, it's going to be that person in my life. The truth is, because we're talking about future and you can't completely see, unless you are allowing yourself to think of things in different perspectives, you won't be able to see that it could be somebody else. Usually that's what the lesson is. It's not always who you think. I'm telling you, every time somebody gets a reading and they're like, oh, I think it's this person that you're talking about, that's da-da-da-da-da-da-da, always ends up being somebody completely different. And they're like, oh my God, how did I not know that? How did I not know that? Okay. All right. So the rejection comes from somebody feeling like another person doesn't know their value, or that they're not financially stable. Someone feels like someone's not financially stable. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, Venus in Virgo. Or they feel like they're not single, or that they're just not stable. They feel like this person is not grounded, is not independent. 3 of Cups, Mercury in Cancer. You could be keeping things as friends with a lack of closure. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn are leaving without saying goodbye. 6 of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. I'm also feeling like what's blowing up is someone, if you were looking back towards this person, 6 of Swords, it's blowing up. Somebody no longer wants this offer or something, Aries, Scorpio, you no longer want someone or something, or someone didn't want you to move because they were not financially grounded or stable, or they didn't have the money for it. But the 6 of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, you weren't able to move. The Tower comes, maybe there's infidelity or breakup or an ending. Someone could have gotten kicked out or something like that. Someone could also be a workaholic, okay? But the rejection comes from you just feeling like someone's not stable. You may even live with this person. That's for some of you. Some of you live with this person. You either live with them or you're in a relationship with them or something like that, okay? There could be a child here that's not yours. This could be like stepchildren trying to combine, you know, families together. That's also possible. I just feel like, yeah, you're just not happy. Something about you just not being happy. And you don't want to invest anymore. There could actually be a lot of fighting. There could be a lot of fighting coming up in the future. I'm seeing the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, the Ten of Cups in reverse, Mars and Pisces, and the Seven of Coins in reverse, Saturn and Taurus. It's like you don't want to invest anymore. Or you're just genuinely not happy. There's a lot of fighting with the Five of Wands. So much fighting. So much fighting. It's like he's walking to death. He's walking to an ending. He's literally walking to one. You could be in a relationship pretending you're much happier than you really are. You could be an athlete and like that's not working out. It's like someone could be an injured athlete or something. Or someone, Page of Wands, is not excited. Someone's very negative. Like someone's not excited in the relationship, but they're just very negative in general. And the truth is there's so much more that you can invest in. You don't have to invest in what doesn't make you happy, you know? But I feel like a lot of people are competing for your attention or competing for someone's attention. What's crazy is some of you are also dealing with someone who's famous. But I'm seeing there's two people. Well, I see three people here. There could be a teenager involved. As for some of you. I just genuinely see that there's a lack of happiness here. You're not really inspired. You're having to take the risk to be confident. You're having to take the risk to not feel like you have to do a lot in order to receive a lot. I feel like someone is going... I want to see the Eight of Wands because I feel like that's like a new finish line. Two of Swords. That's like a new... Yeah, King of Coins. And the Eight of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. So now you have King of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Coins, King of Coins. It's the energy and it's the vibration. But either way you cut it, Queen of Cups in reverse, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Your finish line is actually heading away from someone. I feel like you've fallen out of love with someone and you just feel like this could be family as well. Or someone you're in a relationship with and you feel like you're just not happy with them. You feel like they're emotionally manipulative or have an addiction, or you feel like they're promiscuous. You may feel like that. Some of you feel as if someone's cheating or they're not talking to you because they're just not ready for a commitment. Or someone's in jail for illegal activity and that's why they're not talking, or they're just not talking to you because they don't want a commitment. And they don't want to change their opinion on that. Like they maybe don't want a commitment with you. Or you want to look at all the positives of a situation, but someone could have a gambling addiction. They could be an Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they are someone who's very like materialistic. This person could just be unfaithful or just doesn't want a commitment or is stingy. For some of you, unemployed. The energy and the vibration is telling me that there is like love drained out of a situation. The finish line, someone has decided that the finish line is like becoming a stalemate. Like I believe in what I believe, and that's their right to believe that. I believe in what I believe, and I'm not changing it. Eight of Swords, I believe in what I believe. Someone is like, I'm not changing what I believe. This is so interesting. So where's the new love then? I feel like the new love is honestly, some of you are going to go like and love yourself and like just be alone. I see some of you doing that. Some of you like just like leaving people. I don't even know how to explain that. You could be leaving people. And it's like it doesn't really bother you, but you could just be leaving people. Yes, what did I say? Leaving people. Because of the Chariot, because of self-love. Cancer, because you want to leave behind this energy of drinking your sorrows away or being sad all the time. You're getting the truth from a Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, someone who's just very unbiased. Someone who's like going to tell you the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Okay, she's chatty, funny, witty, single. Okay, for some of you, this is also you having better discernment. How many queens do we have? The only queen, I was wondering that. I said the only queen that we're missing is the Queen of Pentacles. That's the only queen we're actually missing out here. You're coming into a connection, I feel, with your own emotions about what it is that you philosophically believe, so that your outcome will be different than what you've been choosing, what you've been willingly deciding and choosing. Now you see it much more clearly. Now you see where there is no cooperation, or where you see where there is no innovation, there is no purpose to this connection. And it leads you to moving forward in a new direction. It does lead you to balance. It does lead you to someone who knows how to have a connection, and you know how to have a connection or a relationship. You guys both believe in it. And it's not something that's forced. I feel like for a lot of you, you feel stuck. Like some of you feel stuck where you're living, who you're around, who you're dealing with. You feel stuck. You feel like it's not moving anywhere, and you feel like it doesn't have a purpose. Some of you want to go to a different location in the world. Like you just want to go. Some of you want to do that. Or you're connecting to someone who's very far away. I see, though, that when you decide to just sort of blast off, okay, someone's like, my goal is to let go of this energy and head into more balance, head into something that's clear, something that makes sense. Even if I'm by myself, it will be much better than me being confused. Meaning, take good care of yourself. Take good care of your priorities. I see a lot of you are going through a messy ending, breakup, or divorce. Look, you can't control what other people, because I just saw the Ten of Swords, Mercury and Gemini. You got the Ten of Wands, Saturn and Sagittarius. The Ten of Cups, Mars and Pisces. You know what 10 is actually missing? The Ten of Pentacles. The money. Mercury and Virgo. That's what's missing. The stability. The stability. The long term, the commitment. This is something that's not going to be long term. Something here is not long term. You could be going to a therapist, a doctor, a teacher, a counselor, or someone who's just going to tell you the whole truth, regardless if you're ready to hear it or not. If you ask for it, she will tell you the truth. That's what I got, though. It's very interesting. That's literally what I got. I feel like there could have been theft with the King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like there's theft and someone feels guilty. I feel like, honestly, like, you may just think a lot more of people than is the reality behind them. Like, you may have thought someone was one way, but the truth is they're incapable of being that because they choose not to be that. Like, they're incapable of producing a particular result because that's not who they are. Not who they are. Meaning, if a particular outcome doesn't happen, it's because it's not who they are. Do you know what I'm saying? It's you can't choose who people are, but you can choose who you associate with. There's a difference between the two. Journey and the young man. So some of you are dealing with someone who's younger. You could be traveling. Someone could be traveling around you. You know, this journey honestly makes me feel as if you're becoming more aware that there's so much more life to live. You don't have to be sitting in a negative mindset. You don't. The journey. You have two cards, joyfulness, messenger, and wedding. Some of you are planning a wedding, a celebration, a get together. You could be receiving a message as well. That's for some of you. I think, you know, it's also about saying, like, be gentle with yourself. You know, not all the time will things, like, love is not guaranteed. You know, it's just not. It's not guaranteed. We have no control over the universe or the way that things go, but we do have control over ourselves. We have control over our reactions and how we move forward. Sexy and loves to stay in. That's whoever you're romantically connecting to. You have, let's see what you got for Pisces. For Pisces. For Pisces. For Pisces. I think you have 2 cards that came out. Family. You don't always have to go at it alone. Gather support from friends and family when feeling overwhelmed. Oh my goodness, it fell. This is also a great way to receive help with your goals and practice accountability. Teamwork makes the dream work. This could literally be talking about family. And you maybe not moving away from family or having to deal with family, realizing the importance of family. Okay, that you don't have to go at things all the way alone. You do have a support system. This could be about the masculine energy in your family as well, because I'm seeing masculine energy. This could be about siblings as well. Seasons, like nature. There are different seasons of your life. Understand this makes it easier to accept changes, no matter if it's a season of growth, shedding, or stillness. What is happening is for your best interest. So there could be a realization that in every season something different is going on. So you're like, how do I gain control? I feel like some of you feel like you're having no control over how things are going, how you move forward, the type of connections you're having. You're just like, what the hell? Like, how do I gain a sense of control? I think you're going to start to realize it's starting with yourself, the yin yang. You could be dealing with a Virgo. There's a flow of both masculine and feminine energy within us all, which represents the duality present in life. Allow these energies to work together in harmony with yourself to maintain circulation and balance. So you have the Migos, family, and seasons. So I've been saying this for a second, that like Pisces season, I was like, I'm ready for Aries season. I was like, I'm so ready for Aries season. Just ready for the fire, ready for the movement. Pisces is a very, watery sign. It's very mystical, and even though it's what I do for a living, it's very emotional. Pisces is a very emotional sign. It's a very in tune sign, very intuitive. But I don't like the mystery. I don't like the mystery of Pisces, which is why I never like Pisces season, honestly. Pisces season is always very mysterious and unveiling, and it can be very cryptic. It has a lot of illusion in it. And so I don't like that. I don't like that Pisces season has a lot of illusion in it. I like Aries, which is more direct and blunt. Okay, it's like you'll get the whole shebang with Aries season. The whole truth, like, be very direct too. It's not a mystery, you know what I mean? Elvis Presley, you are king. Never let reality stand in your way. Stand in your way. Always keep heaven on speed dial. All right. So, I mean, you could be praying more. Or you work on a mic. I feel like you literally work on a mic. Debbie Harry, fools mistake their flesh for plastic. It's not enough to be beautiful. You need to know how to be beautiful. I feel like this is talking about plastic surgery. There's nothing wrong if you decide to get alterations or plastic surgery or whatever it may be for you that makes you feel better about yourself aesthetically, just as long as you're able to have the sense of confidence that you have with that on without that. So say you didn't have that plastic surgery, say you didn't have that makeup, or say you didn't have that thing that, makes you feel more confident, even though it's hiding your true identity, it's hiding your confidence. If you didn't have that thing, would you still have the same amount of confidence that you have with it on? Do you get what I'm saying? You have to still have that same amount of confidence, regardless if you have that or not. So you're not reliant on it as a form of, I'm not pretty, I'm not beautiful unless I have this on, or unless I have, my breasts done and my ass done and my waist cinched into non-existence, and, transform my whole face. Let me cover up this blemish, this, until you can barely recognize me and I don't even look like the same person anymore. It's like, what's really important is the beauty inside. What it's trying to tell you is, I feel like for some of you, and this is a very odd message, some of you are no longer attracted to somebody. You're no longer attracted to somebody. And that'll resonate for some of you. Some of you are like no longer attracted to someone. If this is a relationship, the attraction is gone or the love is gone or something like that. And it can even resonate if you're just single, right? And you're trying to figure out, okay, what would resonate for me romantically? Who would resonate for me romantically? You're realizing you want someone who is authentic. You want someone who is confident in themselves without the need for something else to cover who they truly are. Stay open to new things and you will never stagnate. A new way of being could literally just be about being more authentic with yourself. I say that because you have Barbara Streisand and the whole shebang about, what is old me saying shebang today? That's not even a word. The whole thing about Barbara Streisand, though, she won all these awards. And they always said that they wanted her to get plastic surgery because the main thing was, she has a Jewish nose. And they were like, oh, we want you to correct your nose or else you're not going to be successful in this business. And she chose not to. And she became extremely famous, extremely successful while remaining who she truly was. She did not change she didn't change her look. Her look was what made her who she was. It was her truth. It was her authenticity. It was who she was at heart. And the truth is, there's going to be a lot of people who don't like that one thing about you. Oh, you could be taller, or you could be skinnier, or you could be a little thicker here, or you could be this, or you could be that. And the truth is, what's most important is who you are at heart. Your talent will always speak louder than what is seen visually, or what other people believe you are, who you are. Just because you see someone on screen, that doesn't mean that's who they are behind closed doors. Just because you see how someone looks doesn't mean that there's not more to them than just that look. You get what I'm saying? This is a real human being. This is a real person who has a real life, real feelings, and real emotions here. Fake it till you make it. It's easy to fool yourself, but hard to fool an audience. If you can't go right to the top, find somewhere else to go. They define the top as you cannot make it to the top unless you get a nose job. You're not going to make it to the top until you look a particular way. And I feel a lot of us can resonate with that with whatever you do in your career. Right? Like you don't have enough credentials for that one thing. Or you're not tall enough for this. Oh, your hair, it can't look like that in order to do this job. You're never going to make it to the top. What is the top? The top is some imaginary, illusion that they tell you. This is what the top is. This is what success is. And the truth is everybody's definition of success is different. It is. Everybody's definition of success is completely different. You have Aquarius, 23, I know. There is something that 23 breaking down into a 5, 10th house, the world, 34 breaking down into a 7. I do feel like this is about philanthropy and how you are contributing to the world, how you're going towards the world, how you're seeing the world. Sort of realizing that the way that you see the world, the way you see time is all an illusion. Time is an illusion. Hell, these interactions we have are an illusion. The world is an illusion. Aquarius is about friends. It's about, the shamans and the gypsies and the psychics, and it's about the outsiders, the rebels. It's about the LGBTQA community. Aquarian energy is about stepchildren. Aquarian energy is about doing what we've never done before. Why? Because you know what? The top, the normal, just like how they were like, oh, now we can get back to normal in this pandemic. Normal wasn't fucking working. Let's be real. Normal was not working. It wasn't working. Look at where we are now. I feel like you now see what is not working. You now see it. You're like, I know now. Because of that, Aquarian energy helps you detach what is not working. What is not working and removing it for yourself. That could be anything for you. And there'll be people who do this for you. There could be people who do this for you, like people who just sort of disappear, or it's like you were only meant to be around someone for a particular amount of timeline to learn something about yourself, to see the world differently, to see yourself differently. take that away from it, and then now you know more about yourself. Now you know more about the world. Trust your own understanding. 32. It's mirror numbers. 23, 32, 5, 5. This is a change. This is also taking off the mask. This is about, I'm going to be seen for who I am. The mask we wear. Maintain your childlike spirit. 27, breaking down into a 9. This is saying if you want to create, if you want to manifest, get more in touch with what you used to do as a child, or what makes you feel like a child again. And for some of you, it could literally be about like just being solo dolo, like being very alone. Like sort of, some of you are like, you may have gotten to that point where you're like, oh, I'll never find love, or love isn't for me, or whatever. You may just be like, fuck it, for real, and create. This may be a time where you're just creating. You're just creating for yourself. You're loving yourself. Because you're realizing if something didn't work out, if there is something that didn't come together, it wasn't meant to. It wasn't meant to. The star was in reverse, meaning it wasn't on your path. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Gabrielle Bonheur Chanel. You also have every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. Harriet Tubman. You can change the world simply by your own perspective. Whoever you're connecting to, you guys complement each other. And next month, you could be meeting someone by next month. I just sort of feel like some of you are, and it could literally be like a shutdown. Or you're connecting to someone who just shuts down. It's like a, I don't know, someone is just like, and it could be like someone stops interacting with people, or stop dealing with people, or something like that. Like someone is sick of letting in people and then it just doesn't work out, or something like that. It's like someone shuts down. Someone's longing. Whoever you're connecting to is longing. Someone's walking away. I feel like that's what I'm feeling, like the walking away. And you can see that it's like the snow. You are walking away into clarity. You're walking away into purity. You're walking away into a feeling of like aloneness. You could be doing this alone. Husband, some of you are married. And you have caution. All right. Let's see what we got from this. Some of you are concerned about getting married, like you really want to get married, but the truth is, would you really want to get married if it's not something that's going to last? Like marriage is a lot bigger of a thing than just pushing out some babies and having a ring on your finger. If it's not going to last, what's the point? You're basically setting yourself up for a divorce. Some of you, needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. You also have barrel. You feel something's lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And you could be spending time alone to figure out what is, lacking in your life. What is it that you want? What is it that you desire? I feel like someone is like, I don't know how to explain that. It's like you could be dealing with a Virgo, someone who just like is isolating. Like, and it could be a friend. It could, because I keep seeing this yin yang. Someone like isolates. Because they just don't feel like dealing with people. It doesn't work out for them. It's almost like it doesn't work out to deal with people. So they're just like isolating. Maybe you're spending more time with family. If so, there may be a child around you that's very bored in this pandemic. You have parrots. Someone will gossip about all your secrets, and bird flying news is on the way. So here you go. All right. What do you have for Pisces? So that could be a friend, that could be a family member, that could be a lover, someone you used to date, that could be anybody in your life. Support, lean on your inner circle during this time and wait. The timing is not quite right. So something about the timing could be important here for you, Pisces. Something about the timing. Number 19. All right. Okay. Number 19. All right. Loan no money on this day. If you do, they'll not repay. Though your troubles seem so great, be firm and do not quell. Have courage in yourself, dear friend. You'll win. You cannot fail. Expect a letter of abuse from one whom you thought a friend. A good chance for your wish. Someone's going to send a message of abuse? What? That's crazy. But yeah, that's what you can expect. If you're dealing with someone who's abusive, that could be anyone in your life. Don't deal with it. You don't deserve that ever. Okay, Pisces. Pisces are very sensitive and very in tune with their emotions. Very good at, dealing with emotion. But sometimes it can be an illusion even for them, right? So this is saying, Pisces, stay calm. Stay calm. Don't lose yourself in all of this, okay? Everything will be okay. You do have people who support you. So you have Mother Mary Magdalene, okay? She's one of my faves to pray to. Just in general, when I do meditation and in Catholic school, we had to study it for so long that now that I'm like actually interested in it and stuff like that, or use Mary Magdalene as one of my spirit guides and stuff, it means a lot more to me than it did before. I do see you looking at your wishes differently because you have the star and there's an eyeball in the middle of it, and then you have wings. So you do have someone angelic, okay? You have someone angelic around you or angelic help. You are protected. I don't think you need to be worried. I think you just need to be well aware that it is okay, that things are changing. I feel like everything is changing. The energy is just shifting. And in that process, you have to be ready. Let me see something here. I feel like that's the end of your reading. I feel like you just need to be, cautious, aware. Some of you are dealing with someone who will isolate, who's okay with isolating, is someone who just will like clam up, okay? Because dealing with people hasn't really worked out lately. So they're like clamming up, I guess. And you could do this for months. You could do this for years. It just depends, Pisces. That's what I got for you, Pisces. Please take what resonates. Don't allow what's happened in your past or anything like that to get in the way of you heading towards something that would truly make you fulfilled, whatever that is for you. And I hope that you're able to find what does fulfill you. Okay, Pisces? Okay. Later, Pisces.